Hey everybody, this is Craig from the Homeowner Show, and I'm at an age now where I figured out there are some things you just shouldn't cheap out on, and a mattress is definitely one of them. You spend about a third of your life in bed, so you might as well sleep on something really good. I've been sleeping on a Brooklyn bedding mattress, and I really like it. They actually build these things right here in Arizona, and it feels like a quality, well-made product, which, if you listen to the show, is really important to me. And right now, their back to school sale is going on. Go to brooklynbedding.com and use my promo code homeowners at checkout to get 30% off site wide during the back to school sale. Again, brooklynbedding.com, promo code homeowners.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
This is episode number 358 of the Homeowner Show. Whether you're DIY or looking to hire, we're here to help you find the best information and options for you and your home. My name is Kevin Hackett. Here with me is Craig Williams.
Hello, and welcome to the Homeowner Show. We are so glad that you could join us for another live episode here in the studio. How you doing, Kev?
Man, I'm doing great, but I got a couple of things that I have to tell you about.
Okay, tell me.
Number one, the refrigerator saga that we thought was completely over. Was not completely over.
Was not completely over.
So here's
it had a few tricks to pull.
Yeah, because here's what was happening. Everything was like it's cooling perfectly, except that it's cooling too much on the refrigerator side.
Okay, it's
freezing the refrigerator.
No good.
And I've been trying to figure out what is happening. What is happening? Why is this happening? I had the temperature setting on the refrigerator as high as it would go, which was 48 degrees.
Okay.
And it would freeze still. Like get down to like 20 in the 20s, in the mid 20s even.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so I got to thinking about
little nippy for the sodas.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had a couple bust on me, you know? So like I got to thinking about something that the AI that I was using early on said to me, and I got to thinking, I wonder about that. So it said you should the damper should have it. Maybe it's stuck in the open or the closed position. Something like that's why it's cooling the freezer too much, and the refrigerator isn't cooling at all. The damper is closed, and I was like, it can't do that. It's like a free flowing flap. There's no motor that opens it or closes it. And I was like, really? That's interesting. Prove it to me. Like, take some pictures. So I took some pictures. I was like, no, it's not. It's just a flap. And when air blows into it, it opens. When air isn't blowing into it, it closes. And I got thinking about that. And I thought, I wonder why that is. And so I went on the GE website and looked at like those explosion pictures of all the parts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And found that part for the damper. And something interesting happened. It said, part no longer available, replaced with this part.
Oh.
And the replacement part has a motor and has a motorized damper.
So your refrigerator had a recall.
Okay, of some sort, but I don't really know what that was like at all. But here's the thing: I'm in my mind. I'm going, okay, but there's a wiring harness, and it plugs into the actual that damper plugs into this wiring harness, and it's got a light and the thermistor on it. But it's a 9-plug harness, but that's only 4 plugs, only 4 wires. And I was like, well, that's a problem. It's got to get wired all the way back to the board. So I unplugged it from the wiring harness. It's completely wired in that harness.
What does that mean?
All the plugs had wires in them. I'm like, but there's 9 in the plug, but we're only using 4. The others were wired.
For what?
I don't know. It came from the factory that way.
Huh.
And so I went,
Is it like an over-engineered, like...
I've done a lot of thinking about this, Craig.
Okay.
And here's what I think it is. You know, whenever you have multiple models of something,
Yes.
and sometimes they use the same part on all of them,
Yes.
I think that's what happened.
Okay.
I think that there was a model of this, and it may not be the same refrigerator. It may be a completely different refrigerator that they're using that same harness on. They're like, well, I'm not going to make another harness.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that would be when I can just use this one and not just put it, if it doesn't have any wires to it, it's just not going to work. So I also got to thinking, okay, what if, because I put a new board in, what if that new board expects the updated part? Mm-hmm. And maybe the old board didn't.
Yeah.
And therefore, the old board may have used a variable speed on the motor of the fan. Mm-hmm. And the new one doesn't because doesn't need to. So this was the most expensive part I've purchased because there's not an aftermarket part for it.
Okay.
So it was $130.
Okay.
Just for this damper. I've only spent $140 to this point on this entire thing.
You've doubled your investment.
I've doubled the investment. And I was like, what are the chances this works? Mm-hmm. I'm putting wires where there were no wires before. It's a 5-minute swap. There's 3 screws, super simple. I plugged it back in. It also has the light in it. Put the light in it, came on, plugged the fridge in, and that damper works. It automatically opens and closes based on the temperature setting, and my fridge is working swimmingly.
Oh, so $270.
$270, and I have replaced the control board, the thermistor in the freezer, the AC, the thermostat in the freezer, the defrost heater, the fan motor, and the damper, which includes a new thermistor as well. For $240, I've except for the coil, I literally have replaced everything except the coils and the ice maker, which we don't use the ice maker. It's just a garage fridge.
So I'm about to go down a similar road.
Okay.
So the ice maker in my refrigerator is frozen shut.
Okay. You've got a side by side freezer on the bottom.
Ice maker in the top
Ice
left
maker
corner.
in the top left corner. I've got the very same thing.
Yep.
And it's not frozen shut, but I'm having problems with it.
Yep.
I'm curious what you're thinking.
I don't know what the issue is. I haven't run it through the AI yet, but I know that it's a problem.
You know how to get it unfrozen though.
I have no idea.
First of all, you need to unplug it. I know because I've seen so many refrigerator videos at this point. I saw this very problem. You need to unplug the refrigerator and just let it thaw out. That's
Okay.
one way. The other way is you get a hairdryer.
So little fib. I did run a little bit through AI.
Okay.
And it was like, don't use a heat gun.
Don't use a heat gun, no. But a hairdryer and a heat gun are two very, very different things.
Yes. So, but it was like, don't get too close because you don't want to warp the plastic and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, ugh, this just doesn't sound like any fun.
No, but you can just turn it off and it'll thaw out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a thing. And probably what's happening. So does yours have the ice maker that you can with it closed, you can get ice out?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of times what happens is the flap that lets the ice come out
stays
open a little bit.
Yep.
And so you either need to replace something right there, or there's a couple of things that might need to happen. But
well, there's a couple of things going on with it. Like it seems to be working fine. I think I've told everybody about this before. Every once in a while, my son gets the sheet of ice from the bottom of the freezer out, and it's like his favorite thing to do.
Yeah,
and he's so proud when he can get like the full sheet out.
So funny,
and just throw it.
So funny.
So it's still doing that.
Sure.
Too. So I think you're right. I think there's like a damper or something that's staying open.
Yep.
That's allowing moisture.
Yep.
In there, that's just progressively gotten further open, more and more down the line.
Yeah. So I will tell you, these fridge models like you and I have, they've been quickly replaced by other things because they suck. Like mine actually has a similar problem but mine is melting and refreezing, and that's where you're getting it frozen shut. I'm recognizing it before it freezes shut, and I'm able to take it out and like thaw some things out and keep it going. But what's happened with a lot of these fridges is they've gone to either not putting them in at all, or the ice maker is in the freezer department. Yeah. And what they'll do is in the fridge, they've actually got like a water jug that can come out. And you can just pour water out of it, or it's got like a spigot on it, and you can like lift it up like an igloo or something cooler, and you can get water that way. But you have to open the door to get it done. They've kind of gone. That model didn't really work well because you're putting the ice maker in the fridge,
right?
And it's just you're doing too much.
I'm sure the initial thought was like, oh, this is going to be a more efficient way to keep the regular refrigerator cooler more efficiently,
right?
Because we've got the ice maker right here.
Yep.
But I think you're probably right. I think it was just like a poor design overall.
Yep.
But like you also can't get like the square cocktail ice.
Nope.
Unless you put it in the freezer.
That's right.
And I think you and I are both fans of the cocktail ice.
Yes, we are.
Even though we just make it on our own with the molds.
Yeah.
It would be way nicer if it just did it.
Those
for
were
us.
awesome. That we got spoiled that one time when we went to that Airbnb. That was so cool.
I will go back to that Airbnb just for that refrigerator.
100%. It was actually nice too.
It was a nice one.
But yeah, so that's one thing. The second thing is, so I've got a hose bib a spigot, on outdoor spigot that leaks.
Okay.
And so there's a couple different kinds of valves. There's a gate valve. That's the knob that you turn and turn and turn.
Yeah.
I hate those. Hate them. The other's a ball valve, so it's just a quarter turn, right?
I love the quarter turn.
That's what I love too. Well, I have two spigots, both gate valves. One of them, there's like a rubber seal in there, and the gate like opens and closes, and if that seal doesn't catch or if it's deteriorated, it'll just leak. Well, mine's leaking. So I'm like, I need to replace that. Below that is a shut off to my entire house.
Okay.
And that's also a gate valve, broken. I cannot turn the water off to my house unless I turn it off at the well.
At the well. Okay.
Which I can do, but that also turns the water off to my mother-in-law's house. So
a little rude.
So that needs to be replaced too. Well, it's a gate valve. I want to replace it with a ball valve. I went and got all the parts to do this. I'm like, this is not a big deal. Like these are screw on hose bibs.
Sure, yeah.
Not that big of a deal. One thing I didn't have was any pipe wrenches.
Oh.
And I was like, I need some pipe wrenches.
Of course.
And I get to buy some if I do this. So got all the parts. I'm like, this is going to be awesome. Go over there and the piping that goes into the house on the end of the hose bib, it's copper. But it's got a regular screw-on hose bib. Put the pipe wrench on there. Start to try to take that hose bib off. What do you think happened?
It broke.
Didn't break. I was going really slow, but the copper turned on me. Like it
twisted.
It twisted. And I was like, don't touch it because it'll break. And if it breaks, I'm screwed because I can't turn the water off here.
Right.
Like, I can't, I would have to turn it off at the well. Like, it would be a problem. So I was so excited about doing this fix because I'm like, this is not a big deal. And I had to call a plumber. And they're coming out tomorrow morning.
Oh, no.
Now here's the thing. The other hose bib on the other spigot of the other part of the house, it's steel pipe coming out. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. So the plumber that I use, they charge They charge a house call fee. It's $140, and then they charge you by job. So they don't charge you by hour.
Okay.
Which I think is fair because, I mean, it could be like, oh, this thing broke on me and it's going to take 6 hours. I thought it was going to take 1 hour.
Sure.
Well, if they do it by job, then they just kind of fix the job. I think that's fair. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell them, I need you to fix that whole mechanism where the water comes in. I'm going to go do that one over there. If I screw it up, you're going to do that one too.
Call you out of the bullpen.
That's exactly right. So anyway, another little thing that happened, but
oh, geez.
Anyway, so
copper's kind of tricky. You have to
and that's
sweat
the thing. And I don't have the tools for that, nor do I have the expertise for that. And so I'm like, I'm just calling the plumber.
I've done some copper work before. I'm like, honestly, if I hadn't gone into pest control, I think I would have made a fairly good plumber.
Okay.
I do quite a bit of it, but like at the same time, I hate copper.
Yeah.
Can I do it? Yes. Do I want to do it? No.
No. And honestly, it's not the best anymore. I mean, there's no real.
PEX.
Yeah, PEX is the way to go. But I think they'll fix this with copper because I mean it's just it's just a little piece. There's
Unless
no
you
reason.
just want to repipe your house,
And I don't. Obviously, I don't. So honestly,
it
would be great.
Repiping your house probably more affordable than you think.
It is not too bad, and it's way more efficient.
Yes.
It's better. You don't have to worry about freezing pipes or any of that kind of stuff. Right. The same because it's
I mean, for people buying an older home, which is sometimes a good way to go.
Yeah.
If you're looking to save some money, you can buy an older home, get it at a discount.
Yep.
One of the upgrades that you can do, and like I'm big on upgrades that you can't see because those are the last ones that you want to make.
That's right.
And so I'm a big proponent of doing them on the front end. Like if you're going to do it, just like get it off your plate, and that way you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
Repiping your house, if it's an older house, a really good investment.
Great investment. It is because I mean, if something happens, the problem is it's catastrophic if something happens.
Right.
With PEX, you have way less opportunity for something like that to happen.
Yeah. The only caveat to that, I would say, if your house is rodent infested with squirrels or rats or mice or anything like that,
they'll chew through that.
Oh, they'll chew through it like
love PEX.
None other.
And then it's catastrophic.
Well, and like
either way.
Well, the problem is, I've seen it to where they will chew through it just to that inner membrane.
Oh.
And then over time, that pressure gives way, and so it'll turn into like a slow leak that you don't notice.
Ouch.
And then and so like you just sort of ignore it.
Yeah.
But then it can pop. And then you're like, what is happening in the ceiling of my bathroom?
And there's I got rid of all the rodents.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. I mean, like sometimes you have like other issues that can cause bigger issues that you need to deal with first.
Right.
But again, repiping the house with PEX on an older home. Especially look, if you have cast iron,
get
for the love of God,
get rid of it.
Just get rid of it.
Yep. Get rid of it.
So it was good in the day.
Yeah.
So we got a couple things we're going to go through tonight. We have a big announcement for the show.
Yeah, we do.
We want to go through.
Yeah.
And then, but also we don't want to step past acknowledging that someone that you and I are both a fan of, Dolly Parton, passed away today.
Oh yeah.
Super sad.
Yeah. I mean, I look. She was. So I don't know if you saw. Did you see her nephew put out a statement?
I did. I just saw that.
Like that was so heartwarming. He was basically like, "Look, whether you wanted it or not, she was in your home.
Yep.
She was on your TV. Mm-hmm. She was probably in an old record or CD somewhere. She you may be the recipient of one of the 300 million books she gave away. To children.
That's the one that's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
I mean, you can look at her theme park, you can look at her albums, you can look at her personal life and all that, but the books that she gave away,
unbelievable.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And like if you were to ever watch Dolly Parton in a live interview, you wouldn't be like, there's a bookworm.
Right.
But like she cared so much that children had books.
Yep.
I don't even know if she was a big reader, but she knew how important it was to instill in children the ability and the love of reading.
She was a philanthropist at its best.
At her core.
Yes, at her core and at its best.
Yeah.
I just, she, she did so much for the world and just a genuinely good person. Loved God, loved people. Like, she was a great person.
The thing I appreciate most about Dolly is she was unashamedly confident. Which is something I think a lot of young women need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't it didn't bother her that people thought one thing or another about her. She knew exactly who she was. Mm-hmm. She knew what she was about. She didn't care about the way that she necessarily presented herself and what that caused people to think about her. She knew exactly who she was and what she was doing and why she was doing it.
Yep.
And she was gonna have fun and enjoy life despite her commentators.
Yeah.
Probably the best way to put that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that didn't think highly of her because of the way that she physically presented herself.
Sure.
And it's not shame on you. I mean, people are going to think what they're going to think based off the way you present yourself. I tell my kids that all the time. I mean, like, you give everybody the opportunity to think right off the bat what you want them to think about you by the way you present yourself.
Right.
But I mean, she was just such a light.
She was.
Do you have a favorite song?
Oh my goodness. No. I don't. Because for me, I mean, obviously her country was wonderful. Mm-hmm. She had some great gospel stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I could pick one. Man, there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I do. I think most people, if they know that she wrote it, will go to like Unchained Melody.
Yeah.
Which is,
and that's the other thing is, like, she wrote some stuff that she wasn't the main singer for.
Right.
Even. She was a great artist and a great writer.
Yeah. I mean, she was the first one to record that one, but like Whitney Houston kind of took it to the stratosphere.
Right.
But that was her song.
Yeah. I mean, for me, no, go ahead. You had option.
My favorite one was actually one of her more recent ones. She did a duet with Zach Williams. There Was Jesus.
Yeah.
And she honestly, she didn't sing a whole lot on it. And that's part of what I loved about it is, like, he's not that big of a name, but she loved the song.
Yeah.
And she killed it.
Yes, she did.
On the harmonies.
Yes, she did.
And one of the few times I've seen where in a song, the person who's singing backup was the star.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, that just spoke as to her personality so much. She didn't have to have the limelight. She just loved singing.
For sure.
But just made that song. And it was a good song anyway.
Sure was.
But she made that song.
Yeah.
And I mean, my daughter and I sing that song together all the time.
That's so good.
And such a good song.
I mean, I mean, obviously there's the go-tos, right? Like Jolene.
Sure.
I mean,
Which my wife hates that song.
Does she?
Yes.
So funny.
She doesn't hate Dolly Parton.
No. She just doesn't like the song.
She doesn't like Jolene the song.
Yeah, I get that. 9 to 5.
That's also a great movie.
Yeah, so good. So I mean, there's those go-tos, and I would say all those are great. And I like Jolene even. Mm-hmm. I know someone named Jolene, and I'm like, you must hate that song. She doesn't, though. She actually likes it because everyone sings it to her, right? I don't know. Just a sad situation. I mean, she wasn't that old, but she had some health issues there at the end, and
she was 80.
She was 80.
Which today doesn't seem that old,
no,
but
it's
it is.
Not.
It is.
Well, it is, and I mean, goodness gracious, she put in a lot of hours in her life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
she never stopped working.
No, you couldn't. If you're doing everything that she did between just being a writer, being a singer, going on tour, doing the book thing, she had Dollywood, she had all these things, right?
A lot of people forget that she did a lot of made-for-TV movies with Kenny Rogers.
That's right. I did remember that.
Because they were a huge duo. I mean, that was Islands in the Stream.
Yeah.
I think that was
That's
them.
what you are.
Yeah. But they did a bunch of duets together, but they also made a lot of made-for-TV movies.
That's right.
And that was huge back in the day.
And she was like, she emceed things. She was on the Grammys all the time. She was on the Grand Ole Opry all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, she showed up in Nashville all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, just a great person.
Yep.
Great person.
So sad to see her go. But it's, also like when something like this happens, for us, it's comforting. Like, you know that she's a believer. You know that like she's moved on to a better section of her life.
Yeah.
And also it's encouraging to see that someone who lived a life well gets celebrated well.
Yep. I agree.
There's no detractors really from Dolly. It's like, oh, I'm so glad she's gone or anything like that. Like everybody's sad that she's gone.
Yep.
But the people that knew her and loved her are comforted that she's where she ought to be.
Yeah. That nephew speech was great.
Yeah, it really was.
It was like 2 minutes. It's worth your look. It's really good.
Well, and it sort of speaks to like the humility of the whole family. I didn't realize there was like this whole family involvement
I didn't either.
in the estate and how things were run.
Right.
And like they all just were happy to just kind of go along for the ride with Dolly.
His words were, she gave me opportunities I didn't even know I needed.
Right.
So good.
It is.
So
it is.
good.
So, anyway, rest well, Dolly.
That's right.
But we also, so one of the other things that happened recently is we partnered up with Brooklyn Bedding. They sent us a mattress to try out, not together because that'd be weird.
That would be weird.
It wouldn't be restful at all.
No.
But they sent one to me. It is incredible.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
On so many levels, it's incredible.
Yeah. Well, we said it was in the ad.
In the ad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've been listening, I mean, like right now, and I don't know how long this is going to last, so go get it if you can.
Yeah.
But like right now, I think on their website, they're offering 25% off.
Yeah.
If you use our code, which is homeowners, you can get 30% off.
Which is awesome.
And so when they, and so like we're reviewing it now just because we haven't had the opportunity yet, but super comfortable.
Yeah.
To me, the most impressive thing about it, and it's been a long time since I bought a mattress, just to be honest. I have the one that we've had for a long time. It's really comfortable, but this thing is, listen, the last time I bought a mattress, they had to drive a truck up the driveway and unload it, and it took 2 guys to carry it up the stairs.
Yeah.
Because it was a mattress.
Right.
This thing came in 2 boxes.
Okay.
Each of those boxes were a 2x2 box that was about 4 feet long.
Oh.
So like a square tube.
Okay.
And inside was the mattress.
Could you carry it yourself?
I carried it up the stairs all by myself.
Well, I mean, look at you.
Both boxes.
One under each arm?
No, I could do that. I don't have that much hair in my chest. But one was significantly more heavy than the other.
Sure.
But that's because it was the mattress.
Well, yeah.
And the other one was the pillow top. And I'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
So unpacking the mattress and getting it into the room. One, the way that they packaged it made it easy to get up the stairs, around corners, and all that kind of stuff. Because it's not a full mattress. It's just a 2x2 box in a 4-foot tube.
Right.
That you have to just carry up the stairs, undo it. And then when you pull it out, what you discover is that the mattress is shrink wrapped and rolled.
Oh, perfect.
And so I was a little hesitant to do it because I've doom scrolled enough on YouTube and TikTok to see that there are some companies that when you unpack their mattresses, they explode.
Yeah, or you go flying.
Those
are great.
I was kind of doing one of these numbers.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
But it was really cool. I took the shrink wrap and I punctured a hole with a pair of scissors. And when I did that, the mattress began to suck air into the plastic wrap and it just sort of slowly expanded onto the bed.
Oh, perfect.
Until it was fully,
a mattress.
inflated. Or reflated, I guess would be the way to put it.
Yeah.
And it was a full twin mattress.
Wow.
Just right there before my eyes that had like within seconds before that had been in that 2x2 box.
So one of the questions I've got is I've seen these before. And there's a lot of companies that have these foam mattresses like Purple and there's a bunch of. One of the complaints I've heard is that they smell when they come out of the packaging because that packaging, they have to heat shrink it, and like there's like a plastic smell to it, and then it's all foam, right? And that foam has chemicals in it. They're not harmful chemicals, clearly, but there's chemicals,
right?
So was there an odor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna pull punches.
Sure.
Like it did have an odor, and I think it was because it was so compressed in the plastic wrap.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
There was an initial odor, but then it was gone.
How long did that take?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, I mean, I've seen some of them where it's like took like 4, 5, 6 days.
Right.
So,
and I should also mention the one that we ordered was the Thermobalance Elite.
Okay.
So it has like a lot of cooling gel technology in the mattress to help keep you cool. Even though like you have like a thick blanket, the mattress will kind of regulate the temperature.
I love that.
So, and it's one of their higher end mattresses.
Okay.
So I do want to say that. But they also sent a pillow top, a foam pillow top.
Okay.
That had a gel in the pillow top as well.
Okay.
And that just made it all the better.
I bet.
I like a softer mattress.
I do too.
So like the Thermobalance Elite, it's a little firmer. But they asked me before I ordered, hey, do you like to have a little give? Do you like a little bit softer? I was like, yeah, I really do. And they're like, well, let us send you this gel foam pad, pillow top to go on there. Oh,
so how thick is the pillow top? Like 2 inches, 3 inches?
Yeah, it's about 2 inches.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
I mean, I could be off on that, but I just from memory, it's about 2 inches.
I mean, I'm like you. I'm not a monster, and so I don't like firm mattresses. But
look, some people have to have a firm mattress for
do.
their back. I get it. Like,
no, I do too. I mean, and we sleep on a sleep number, so we can adjust ours separately, and we have ours on different numbers, but still ours are pretty low on the number, which is softer. So you've had some high end mattresses before.
Yes.
How does this compare?
It's just as good as the best mattress that I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy comfortable.
And and from what I know, because I know you, it's like a quarter of the price?
Oh yeah, compared to the most expensive one I ever bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, the most expensive one I ever bought was just around $7,500.
Okay.
So, and I think this one's right around $1,800.
No, well, okay. Same size?
I don't know on the size difference. Hang on.
Okay.
I can look it up for you.
But either way, it's a significant savings.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I think that the foam mattress world has come a long way.
Yes.
I
that
mean,
is absolutely true.
When they first came out, it was just nothing was right.
So for the same size, okay. So the $7,500 one that I bought, for the Brooklyn bedding same size would be right around $3,000.
So still, you're like 40% of the price.
So it'd be $3,000, and if you used our promo code, it'd be 30% off of that,
which is $900.
right? So about $2,000.
So you're still down to like a quarter of the price,
Right.
roughly.
Yeah,
That's crazy. And what's interesting, I don't know how this one's done specifically, but a lot of these newer foam mattresses, they have multiple layers in them.
yes,
And so you've got that base layer is really firm, followed by some other layers, and they're stacked very strategically to give that cushion.
right.
Because and this goes back to something we've talked about before. I mean, people that are getting the sleep that they need, you sleep roughly a third of your life.
Right.
you're on a mattress a third of your life.
So
roughly.
spend some money and get something that
it's worth it,
that you really like.
Yeah.
So it also I mean, it has like a limited lifetime warranty. They give you like a 120 night trial period.
That's what I was going to ask. Trial period is big.
Free shipping.
Oh, cool.
I mean, if you don't have that kind of cash, you can finance it through a firm.
A firm is great.
So you can get 0%.
Nice.
So, I mean, the one that they sent me, if you wanted to get the King, it would cost you $97 a month.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's affordable. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's accessible. I mean, financially, it's not crazy over the top.
No.
And it's easy to install. It's not like, so if you're on the fourth floor of like your apartment complex, it's not going to be stupid to get it all the way up there.
No big deal.
Take it. Now, when you move out.
Yeah, it's a mattress.
It's a mattress.
Yeah.
But getting it in.
That's, just don't move.
Right.
Or if you just get friends.
Or,
hire a mover.
Buy a 6-pack.
There you go.
That usually works.
It usually works.
So, anyway,
cool,
I love it. It's super comfortable. I'm sleeping on it right now. I'm getting some of the best sleep of my life.
Cool.
It's just a really good mattress.
That's awesome.
And you can, so say you're not like me and you want the same sort of cooling gel and all that kind of stuff, but you don't like a soft one like me.
Yeah.
You can get a firm one.
Okay.
Like they have those options available for the same style of mattress.
Perfect.
And there's other ones, like, and the one that I got is the most expensive one that they have.
Sure.
Or one of the most expensive ones that they have. They have other ones. I can't, speak to those or how they feel or anything like that.
Right.
This one's great. If you want to spend a little bit less money, I imagine those are good too.
Sure.
I just haven't slept on them.
Right.
The one I slept on, it's fantastic.
I love it.
So.
Cool. Well, thanks for the review. It's great. We have another announcement.
Let's hit it.
That we want to make as we wrap up the show. I personally have spent. Well, let's start here. Since we started the show, our website's kind of lacked
a little bit.
It's been lacking.
Yeah.
It's been found wanting, if you will. We had some cool stuff on there at one point, but it broke. Remember the calculator?
I do remember
we
the
might
calculator.
get a calculator back.
Okay.
We might get that back sometime. But I've completely rebuilt the website for the Homeowner Show.
Fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. If you are curious, if you go to our website right now, it's brand new, homeownershow.com. And one of the coolest things is right now, if you're listening to this live, if you go to our website right now, this is what you see, which is...
Hey. That's us live right now.
That's us live right now. All I do, if I were to click this, it would be us live, and I'm not going to click it because it would start playing, and we don't really want to do that. But it would play live, and you can actually chat with us live right here on the screen as well. So pretty cool. When we go live, now if you want to go to YouTube to watch us live, if you want to find us live on Facebook, you can do that. Those are the two places we go live, except... our webpage automatically, I don't even have to touch anything. It automatically finds the YouTube feed and pops it onto our webpage. So you can just go to homeownershow.com. If you think we might be live or if you see us and you want to chat with us pretty simply, it's right there. So you can do that there. But I'll just scroll through real quick. And normally this is what you would see here on the homepage. But it's really cool, man. You can find everywhere that you can subscribe to us, where you can follow us on social media. You can listen to our episodes live. Or if you want to go back and watch another episode, you can do this, and it pulls up a player right in. I'll mute my audio, but it pulls up a player right down here. And I've actually cropped my screen so you can't see all of it. But you can click on this and it pulls up a player. You can fast forward, rewind, whatever. And you can see past episodes, learn more about Craig and me. You can support our show by ordering a t-shirt.
Hey, get
You
some
should do
t-shirts.
that.
We got some cool t-shirts.
We do. You should go get one.
I'm actually due for a new one.
I am too, actually. We both need one. If you've got questions you want to ask us, you can click this button, or if you want to, buy a t-shirt, or if you're interested in sponsoring our show, we've got full pages about that. But here's one of the things that's really cool. We've never done this, but we're now going to have a newsletter.
Yep.
And the newsletter is going to be pretty simple. It's going to alert you when we have new episodes that come out. If we have a live event, or if we have places where you can come see us, or we got something that we really want to share, we're not going to spam you with stuff. We just want to, if you're interested in our show, want to see when we have new stuff, come subscribe. And I promise you, we're not going to do anything nefarious with your email.
No.
I don't care to do that.
It's really just if you want to know when new content hits
that's it.
Hits the interwebs.
That's it. Then all you got to do is go over here, sign up, and you'll be subscribed to that. And
I don't even have access to your email address when you do that, by the way.
No, we don't.
I don't.
It goes into a database. I don't see it either. So, but I do want to show you one other cool thing. If you go over to our episodes page, we got some really cool stuff on here. Number one, if you want to search for certain type of content, like have you ever talked about refrigerator repair, which obviously we did today.
Yep.
Or if you want to learn about, hey, have you talked about roofing? Have you talked about flooring? Have you talked about HVAC or whatever? You can search all of our episodes by simply typing in what you're looking for here, what keyword you're looking for, and it'll populate a list of all of our episodes. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Then if you scroll down, you can see all of our latest episodes. You can literally see every single one. Or if you want to search by topic, you can click one of these and it'll, give all the episodes we've ever talked about electrical, shows up right here. And if you want any more information, all you have to do is click this little arrow here and it will tell you everything we've ever said about electrical work. And then at the bottom of that page, more information about, do you need a generator in Houston? Is solar worth it in Texas? We've created so much content for you to help you. And then every episode that we've ever done on electrical is on this page. So lots of really, really cool stuff for you guys to go check out and learn from.
I mean, ultimately, guys, this is just intended to be an incredible resource for you to find the information that you need. Like I heard Kevin and Craig talking about this. What was that episode? You can go on the website and now search that.
Exactly.
And find it instead of having to scroll through like other like dumb podcasts on your podcast player.
Look, I've had that problem. I've been like, hey, I think we talked about this one point and I wanted to show it to someone. I didn't know what episode number it was.
Right, yeah.
We've had almost 400 episodes. Like I don't know. And I'm like, I remember we talked to so-and-so and I've got to scroll back through and find it. So this way, literally, I can either go find it by searching. I can tell them, hey, just go search the website.
Yep.
So really, really cool resource. I'm very excited about it. If you have any questions, go there. I promise you.
Go to the website.
It's going to be your reservoir for all of our information. And before, where we had a crappy website, we do not have a crappy website anymore.
No.
So pretty exciting. So
awesome. Good job, man.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys for listening, for joining us today. And look, please go sign up for the newsletter. I think it'll be worth it. We're probably going to start repping that a little bit more, but also leave us a rating and review on podcasts, wherever you listen to that, whether it's Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever, YouTube. Leave us a like and review. Leave us some comments. Share us with your friends. Until next time, we'll see you later.
See you.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.